Hey, this is Jeremy from Richmond.
Jeremy from Richmond, what's on your mind?
So I'm a longtime listener, first-time caller, and I'm a recent convert to the men's rights movement after a really exciting interview you had the other week for vacation.
What convinced you?
Well, that's a good story because at the beginning of the call, there was two guys talking, and I didn't know which side to choose. Anytime Emma spoke up, I just started to feel more and more oppressed. And so at that point, I felt like I needed to defend my rights.
Okay. Well, I mean, Jeremy, what about my contributions made you feel so agitated?
I don't know. I wasn't really listening. It was just the fact that a woman was speaking up and telling me what to do. It really,
Hey,
really got
calm
me.
down, calm down.
Don't femsplain.
Did you hear what he said? Don't
Femsplain.
femsplain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
The caller, he was pretty good. I forget his name. Do you remember what his name was?
No.
The caller that called in?
I'm afraid I don't.
I don't know. Let's just call him Bradley. So, Bradley was advocating for men's rights. And it really prompted me to dig into it more and become a men's rights expert. But I ended up realizing that none of those men's rights people have it right. Andrew Tate, or Master Tate, as I call him, he's in prison. Jordan Peterson's popping pills. He's always crying.
Mm-hmm.
So I created my own movement that I wanted to tell you about called the Placenta Revolution.
The Placental Revolution?
Yeah, it's a Placenta Revolution. There's 3 laws. As you know, laws are very important for a revolution. You can't really have a revolution without laws.
Yeah, we all know
And you
that,
got to have
right?
3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
it goes without saying. But before I get into it, I need to know what your pronouns are. Sam, what are your pronouns?
My pronouns are, I guess, he and him, I guess.
She, her.
Okay, he and him.
Oh, you didn't ask me, I guess, though.
Oh, I didn't know I needed to know your opinions, but I'm sorry. And Sam, do you identify as a sperm donor or a sperm recipient?
I identify as a sperm donor.
Okay, excellent. I kind of identify as a sperm philanthropist myself. Pretty inability wealthy there, always giving to the needy.
Yeah, that's
But
very,
now
very
the
kind
far
of you.
left Joe Biden administration has their way of it. Blue-haired cows yelling, "Scam eat the rich, scam eat the rich," taking it all with their taxes. 99% of all sperm after the first 1 million. It's not enough to go around. Anyway, let's stick with the 3 laws. Let's keep on point.
Yeah, let's hear the 3 laws.
Law 1: placentas will be the new fiat currency.
Placentas will be the new fiat currency. Okay.
The placenta standard.
Yeah, it curbs inflation. They naturally decompose over time. And in a way, it's actually good for women because it really empowers them.
Yeah.
They control the market in some fashion. So,
But isn't consuming placenta, I mean, I guess, I don't know how you can kind of measure the amount of placenta in the world.
it's like a stock buyback, if you think about it.
Yeah, it is a stock.
Yeah.
It is a stock buyback.
Yeah. And then, so I guess we're all agreed. Law 1, bippity boppity boo. We're keeping that one.
Right.
Law
Law
2,
2.
Put parental rights on the blockchain. So if there's a dispute between the mother and the father about who wants to murder that unborn baby, sell tokens. Whoever wins the most tokens decides.
Okay.
And further side effect, you could even make an NFT of the baby that would be, in case the mother does murder it because she hates babies.
Mm-hmm.
And then at least the father can get an NFT of the child that he would have had. Maybe you mint a new one on the year of their proposed birthday, you age it up, and then you can also use it to shame the mother for eternity.
Oh, that's good. That'd be very effective, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the NFTs, but can we get AI in here anyway? The NFTs are a little bit last year.
Could the AIs send a notification on the would-be birthday, flashing the NFT?
No, the AI can just craft the personality of the child so that the child can be conversing with the parent, with the father.
Yeah.
The sperm
Eventually
donor.
we'll all have
Sorry.
AI
Sperm
girlfriends
giver.
anyway, so
Yeah.
that'd be good.
All right, law number
And law
3.
3, we got to fight the rampant fatherlessness. So
The father
I was
what?
thinking,
Fatherlessness.
Fatherlessness.
Yeah.
So we all know that 2-parent households are better than 1-parent households, right?
Of course.
So a 3-parent household would be even better than a 2-parent household.
Well, yeah, that's a good. I mean, yeah, it stands to reason.
So
Absolutely.
I'm looking at the U.S. Census data, and there's 3 adults to every 1 child in America. So I propose the government forces everyone to participate in a 3-way marriage over the age of 18. So, Sam, you've got 2 kids, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that you know of.
Correct.
Okay, so you would need to marry 5 people in that case, and then your kids will be great. They won't be coming to the show, leaking secrets, spilling the beans. They'll be much better handled.
I'm not. That sounds. I mean, there's a lot to be said about that concept. So I marry 5. Not necessarily 5 women, right? It would be 1 man for each 2 women, probably, right? So I would marry.
I like a non-binary person in the middle for 3-way things, kind of like a tiebreaker kind of situation.
Right.
So just kind of, one side votes this, one side votes this.
Okay. So I would marry 1 man, 1 non-binary person, and 2 other women.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Okay, I see. So yes, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
so how you feel about stuff so far?
I mean, pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay. Well, I think it could maybe convince you. Like, how familiar are you with deontology and utilitarianism?
Well, apparently not at all. That's why I lost my job on Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this little-known philosophical device known as the trolley problem. Are you familiar with trolleys?
I'm familiar with trolleys, yes.
Yeah, they're kind of like trains, but more trolley-like.
Yeah, of course, right.
Well, imagine all the world's men are on the current track, and this trolley is heading towards them, but all the other world's women are on the other track. And both choices are bad, but you have to pull that switch to save all the men. It doesn't mean sacrificing all the women. So here's my argument. Like, sure, if we lose all women, how do we have kids? I think the free marketplace of ideas can innovate a solution to that. So what do you think?
I mean, you really have, you've hit every point on this. I feel like it's...
Sign me up.
You've got this sort of locked up. It's sort of hard for me to argue about.
If we make a trolley kill all the women, you don't think men will just innovate a way to have kids?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because, like, sure, women, childbirth, but without men, who would open all the pickle jars?
Also, it'd be a lot less emotional, so we'd probably get a lot more stuff done.
Yep.
Yeah. But
And of course, like, look, I mean, how many of those women have frozen eggs? We could take those eggs,
sorted,
and create
and harvest the placenta first, so we have a finite amount, so that there's no inflation.
Yeah,
exactly.
Easy.
And then we could just regenerate new women, and then just run the whole thing again with the trolley.
So it'll be a chance to start women over in our own image. We can sort of control.
Yeah, kind of going back to Adam and Eve.
Yeah, instead of a rib this time, maybe we do a different body part to make it a little bit more guy-like.
Mm-hmm. I think we know which one. I'm sad I have to die here, Jeremy. I have to get run over by a train?
It's a trolley. Remember,
sorry.
I mean, like trains.
I got confused.
Yeah. I mean, we need men. Like, women, sure, childbirth, but men, they can open jars. And you could say that women can open jars, but, I know lesbians could, but I can't tell it. Lesbians do not want to spend all day handling pickles. I mean, they don't like them. I mean, pickles look weird. Juice smells funny. It gets everywhere.
No, I get it.
They'd much rather just have the jars.
Yeah.
You have a jar. You rub 2 jars together like a musical instrument. You can even put your fist in the jar.
All right.
I'm kind of losing the point here, but...
Yeah, Jeremy, we get the point. I think this is definitely a lot of food for thought, as it were. Didn't mean to bring that up so close to the pickles graphic, but appreciate the call. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah. Can I plug my TikTok before I go? I know y'all are getting on TikTok.
Yeah.
And you're trying to promote that. Can I spell my username for TikTok?
Sure.
Yeah, it's TheDavidPaknan show. Or just search hashtag DP show. D as in double, P as in pickle. Oh, this is Daredevil, by the way.
Hi, Daredevil.
Daredevil. Thanks for the
Beautiful.
call. That was great.
It was so good.
I
Got it.
appreciate the call. That was good. Oh boy.
A plus.
A plus.